This remarkable story centers on 13-year-old Austin Appleby from Western Australia, whose family faced a life-threatening crisis while enjoying a day out on the water near Quindaloop, a coastal area in the state's southwest known for its scenic beaches and calm waters, conditions that took an unexpected turn on the evening of January 30th, 2026. Austin, his mother Joanne, 12-year-old brother Beau, and 8-year-old sister Grace had set out for a casual kayak and paddleboarding session in Geographer Bay, never anticipating that strong, sudden winds and building waves would quickly push them away from shore. Within minutes, the family found themselves being swept further offshore, their kayak taking on water and their paddles slipping from their grasp as the sea grew increasingly rough. As the hours passed and darkness began to close in, they were already nearly 14 kilometers from land, with no way to navigate back or signal for help. Faced with the terrifying reality that their situation was growing more dangerous by the minute, Joanne made the agonizing decision to send Austin to swim for help, believing his strength and stamina gave him the best chance of reaching shore and alerting emergency services. With a heavy heart but unwavering determination, Austin set off into the churning waves, initially trying to use the damaged kayak to stay afloat, before abandoning it when it became waterlogged and a hindrance to his progress. For the next 4 hours, he swam approximately 4 kilometers through powerful swells, at first wearing a life jacket to conserve energy until he realized it was slowing him down, prompting him to carefully remove it and push forward with every ounce of strength he had left. To keep his mind focused and his spirit up during the grueling journey, he drew on deeply personal sources of comfort. He thought of cherished family memories, sang Christian hymns he had grown up with, and prayed continuously, often repeating promises to dedicate his life more fully to his faith, including a vow to get baptized. When he finally reached the shore, exhausted beyond measure, he collapsed briefly on the sand before forcing himself to run 2 kilometers to their nearby accommodation, where he raised the alarm and contacted authorities. The emergency call triggered an immediate multi-agency rescue operation, with local police, rescue helicopters from the Department of Fire and Emergency Services, and volunteer marine rescue teams launching a coordinated search across the bay. Thanks to Austin's clear account of their last known position and the family's quick thinking in clinging to a sturdy paddleboard, rescuers were able to locate Joanne, Beau, and Grace around 8:30 p.m. All three were still wearing their life jackets, which had been critical in keeping them afloat through the long hours adrift. They were swiftly airlifted to Busselton Health Campus, where they were treated for minor injuries and hypothermia before being discharged later that night, relieved and overjoyed to be safe. In the days that followed, Austin's incredible feat of endurance and courage drew widespread attention, with rescuers describing his swim as superhuman and a testament to both physical resilience and mental fortitude. When speaking to media outlets like the BBC and local Australian news channels, Austin humbly credited his survival to a higher power, saying, "I don't think it was me who did it. It was God the whole time. I kept praying, and I said to God, I'll get baptized. His mother Joanne has since described him as her hero, emphasizing that his selflessness and determination were what ultimately saved their lives. The incident has also sparked important conversations about water safety in coastal areas, even those considered low risk, and the vital role of preparation, awareness, and quick decision-making in emergency situations.